この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Natsume Yuujinchou Go episodes 7 and 8. Last week we watched 5 and 6 and both episodes of the two were really fucking sweet. We had the first episode where some yokai got trapped in Taki's house and we thought they were kind of spooky, but it turned out they weren't spooky. They were just either really helpful in terms of the little mice yokai or kind of bashful and cutely kind of in love with Taki, which frankly, I get you, yokai bro. I feel that deeply. So that was really sweet. And then we had another episode where Natsume's voice was stolen, and he found his way to this strange valley called Soundless Valley, where we met this other very sweet, very cute, big, like, bird-like yokai who was just like, you wanna play? I've been waiting for forever for somebody to come and play with me. It's why I'm staying here. And we eventually reveal that no, unfortunately, the person you're waiting for is not coming back. And that ends up freeing this yokai to move on and go elsewhere, which is super neat and super sweet. So, pair of wonderful episodes. I hope that the wonderful train continues because, you know, this show does the flippy floppy all the time, and it goes from the aw to the oh, and then from the oh to the ah, to it's all over the place with that stuff, and I don't know what to expect from the next episode. I haven't even looked at the title for the next one. We'll see it eventually. That's what's happened. Let's watch some more Natsume Yuujinchou. Yes? Yes. Okay, so I've got episode 7 of Natsume Yuujinchou Go up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description-doo, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you, right? And now, let's go. Okay, we're playing. All right, gotcha. Oh god. Oh no. The yawns begin. Oh, cool. Another trip. Rad. I bet there are no yokai there. Oh, I guess there are a lot of yokai there. Sure, sure, sure. Right. Oh, why would you put cheese and fish together? No. No, dude, you always bring Nyako. Really doubt it, dude. Slight uneasiness, eh? That's like the nature of, oh, that doesn't sound ominous. Distant festival lights. That sounds not ominous at all. I love it. Hi. Who are you? I'm sorry, who? Ah. Satomi Obasan. Mm-hmm. Embarrassing stories. Embarrassing stories. That's gonna be ongoing, bud. You can't live it down. Ah, distant festival lights. Five guests here for the festival. I wonder if any of them are people we know. Ooh, nice. Sweet biddy, sweet biddy, sweet biddy. Oh, shit. Ha 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 ha. Indeed. Hi, Etho-san. I feel like you're a plot hook. Alright, you can't hate her. Can't hate her. Archetypal grandma. Aw, yep, yeah. No, thank him for being my friend. Oh, oh, yep, mm-hmm. Oh, have some Werther's originals. Here we go. No, dude, this is great. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh. So it takes a village. Got it. Aww. Yeah. That's not weird at all. That's fine, dude. That makes perfect sense. It's poisoned. Candy is poisoned. That old lady is actually a murderer. She's killed hundreds of unsuspecting children. They're all buried in her backyard. That's why she's always gardening. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Photo collection? Ooh, spooky stuff. Great. Yeah, whoops. Natsume's just like, I see these for real all the time, and these were all fake. Eh? Pillow fight. Cute. 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 And then what happened? Please don't tell me something's gonna crawl into your ear. What? Or something. Bye. I see. You are truly a noble hero, Sensei. Bye, Sensei. What if Sensei doesn't come back? It's gonna be a bit of a freak out moment. Sensei has not come back yet. Yeah, big no, Nishimura. Where is Sensei? Where is Sensei? Thanks, Aunt Satomi. There are only 3 seats. Does she think one of them is missing? Oh, it got stolen. Okay. I'm gonna assume it was Nyanko. Yeah, half of people are gone, dude. What? What? No, one of them is not a person. But then wait, it has to be a person if everybody else sees it. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, that's the weird part. Yeah, some of them can manifest. Yeah. Legit happened to Natsume in season 1, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. That lady at the swing set. Right, and keep an eye out for weird shit. Gotta keep an eye out for weird shit. Hello. No way to read him. No way to read him. Nope, it could be a family and an insert or something. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's the child. Oh, it's the child. They weren't before. We heard the giggling noise that was very, like, small child female. I fully suspect the child. Especially because it was running toward the festival. Woo, festival! That's weird. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no! No, it's Grandma? I was joking when I said the Werthers were poison. Has Ito-san been a yokai the entire time, or is this somebody who's taken on the form of a fucky Ito-san? But she still brought. Okay. Okay. That's cool, as long as you're not murdering people. Yeah. Sure. Oh. God damn it. Hmm. A clong. You were not. Yeah, he's fine. He's an idiot. Bye, Ito-san. Sure. Always the hero. Ow. Who are you talking about? Ito-san. You can't tell him. Ah, yes, of course. That stresses their relationship and what they've talked about. Yeah, there's that too. But also, like, where's the boundary of truth for Tanama? I don't know. Festival mask? Yeah, that's true. It's important. Just cuz. Oh, cool. Definitely, I'm thinking the child. The oldest and the youngest character? Stay out of danger. Well, can't do that, sorry. Hup, ho, hup, ho. Alright, there's a couple. That is not what's going on, Nishimura. He is suspicious. Just looking for a mask. Any masks back there? No masks back there. Great. Nope. Gotta find the mask first. No dice. Gotta find the mask first. Hi, are you a yokai? Mm. 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 A child. Little kid. Oh, hi. Fucking Jesus. Fucking shit, Jesus. Off you go, Natsume. Welcome to the Funhouse Mirror Chase. Whee! I'm a creepy little girl. Yes. No, you're not. They seem to be having fun with it. Ah! Okay, never mind. There's the yokai. Jesus fuck. What a weird series of twists. So he was alone. That sucks. Oh, Jesus. Hi. No problem. She got the blast. Okay. Oh, what did Tama just feel? Oh, it's sunset. Distant festival lights. Got it. Got it. That's a It's a nice title and a nice way of bringing it all around. Yeah. Spooky. Did she find you? Did she find you? She found you. Obasan found you. Oh. Protector of the festival, and that means protector of the people in it. Yeah, but... Yeah, but... They brought festival shit over for you? Aww. Minaishoni? Hell yes. Sure thing. Oh, you brought sake too for... Oh, she's so glad he has friends. How wholesome. Oh, wait, what? I don't fully believe you. Is this your last? Hmm. Okay. Chane. Otto. Okay, that's a pretty cool play. I think she's just giving you head pats, friendo. That is the wholesomest head pat I've ever seen. Yay. Why? What are you talking? You're fine, dude. Oh, hi. Yeah. And the mask. We Kimetsu no Yaiba now. Woo! Really? Because you felt her vibes? Really? Huh. Hey, you didn't say anything. Oh. Oh. Well done. That's an intricate one. Shockingly intricate. Boom. Ooh, oh, interesting. Okay, cool. I don't know what that's about. Neato burrito. I like this episode a lot. Like, more than a lot. First thing that I like more than anything is this is one of the most intriguing mysteries that we've had in Natsume. Often what we do in Natsume is like, there's a mysterious thing going on, Natsume goes to the place, Natsume finds out exactly what's going on and what he needs to do to fix it. Bada bing, bada boom. The closest one to this one that we've had was like, there's a mask creature yokai in Matoba's place, someone here is fucky, who is it? And it's like, I don't know, oh, it's that guy. Here what we get is this idea, there's somebody who's not one of us, among Us, which is a very classic, like, horror-y trope. There's a creepy pasta about, it's not the Wendigo? Actually, it is. It is the Wendigo, creepy pasta. The biggest thing about it is that, like, it inserts itself into your group, and as somebody that you think you know, but you don't actually know them, it just implants the memories of themselves in you. And I think it's one of the creepiest, coolest, like, creepypastas because it draws upon that innate horror of, like, not knowing what you think you know. And I think that's fascinating. So we have these characters where we get the establishing moment that's like, oh, there are 5 other guests staying at the place. And we're not thinking detective mode then, we're just like, 5 other guests. That's neat, there are some other guests. I wonder if any of them are cool or creepy or something. But then we get to breakfast the next morning and something's wrong. Something's off. Somebody forgot a tray for their table and put it somewhere else. There's another guest here. Who is it? What the hell is happening? And whoever it is, everybody remembers that they are here. It's just the statement, there are 5 guests here, that remains. That's a neat mystery. That's a cool mystery. And the other thing that we do is we get enough other options to lead us down red herring holes. Like, I was convinced pretty quickly that it's the child. Because we hear a giggling female voice, I'm like, it's the kid. Because we have her running toward the festival, it's the kid. Because she acts so clumsy and, like, falls over and her mom runs over, it's like, what if this is a yokai pretending to be her child and the yokai's like, wah, I'm sad, and the mom's like, oh, fuck, my kid. That would make so much sense and be the perfect cover. Bwah, ha, ha, ha. But it's not. It's actually the couple, equally, undercover. Now, we don't do what this would be if it were a mystery story, because this isn't a mystery story. This is a wholesomeness, family, friends story, and solving problems story. This isn't a mystery story. What we would do if this were a mystery story is we would drag it out further. We would have more instances of meeting all of these characters, and, we get to that point where Natsume is like, I figure those guys are these 2 names, and they're a couple. Those people are these 2 names, and they're a mother and daughter. Okay, cool, putting them away. We would get the scenes of meeting them and interacting with them for the first time. We only really get that with the dude with the mustache who's like, yeah, I'm going to the festival, it'll be cool. But having more of those scenes would give us more fodder for red herrings and more fodder for inventing reasons why each of these characters could be the hidden secret yokai. And I think that's a fascinating story arc, like story plot thing for an isolated story. And it could be dragged out there. We could focus more on that kind of meeting characters, doing investigation. But again, that's not really the point of the show. There's enough that it at least led me down one red herring hole. And to the point where I was so convinced that Ito-san was not likely to be the yokai present here, that I was like, oh, she's actually poisoning the Werther's originals. She's killing kids. Ha ha ha. What a funny joke. Because she's so obviously not evil. She's not sadistic or malicious in any way, shape, or form. That's good cover in terms of story writing. It's the person that you least suspect. And it's close to the first person that we meet. If we hop on our way back to, gosh, that was a while ago that we saw this. This would have been in Hyoka during the episodes where we are looking at the film club's project, and they've done a murder mystery project via videotape, and we go through it. We go through some things that are like, oh, these are the rules of writing detective fiction, and one of the rules is you introduce your villain pretty quickly, and there's somebody who's like integrated into society and not somebody you would suspect. who is like helpful and probably actively helping the heroes in some way and being nice and has probably a history with them, but they're also the murderer, or they're also the person who stole the thing, or whatever, right? There's some secret that they're hiding. Ito-san is that character, and it's perfect. But Ito-san is not the originator of the problem. She is a yokai trying to keep her head down. She doesn't want to be found out. She just wants to protect the situation. But somebody else stole the fucking mask. And that somebody else was the creepy female yokai who was pretending to be part of a couple and brainwashing the dude she was in a couple with to believe that, which is super creepy and not what I would have thought at all. Super neat. All of the characters have plausible cover, and that's cool. Our whole opening sequence where we're just like, we're doing stuff around the place. We're having Nishimura and everybody giggle at Tanama being called Tanama or Kaname-chan because it's like, haha, you're being called by your kid name. Haha, that's cute. Pillow fights and all these other things. This stuff is wonderful. It gives us that friendship and that element of like finding a family with these other people. That's really cool. And just having all these characters interact together all the time is neat. And then things get weird. Things get inexplicable, unexplainable until we actually meet Ito-san. And it is, I think, genuinely a solid shock that it is Ito-san. It was genuinely shocking to me. And she gives him some ultimatums: help me find the thief. Also, holy shit, I will kill you and also anybody you tell. Don't tell anybody. Okay, sure. But this creates a big problem. What do we do with Tanama here? Do we tell Tanama? Because if we tell him, we're breaking this promise that I guess we've made to Ito-san. But if we don't tell him, then we are unilaterally deciding where the boundaries between us and Tanama are, but we don't have a choice because if we talked to him about boundaries, he would know something was up, so we're fucked. Like, this is a catch-22, bad juju, rock in a hard place situation where Natsume has to decide, do I lie to Tanama and not tell him about Ito being here, or do I renege on my promise to Ito and tell Tanama when he could value knowing? And it eventually all wraps up by the end. Natsume not only chooses not to tell Tanama, but because he has made that choice not to tell Tanama, when Ito-san comes back and tells him, you've already found out, I have to leave now. He's able to make the offer, which is like, look, I will never tell anyone, no matter what, period. Seriously, no matter what, I won't tell anyone. You don't have to leave. Just stay here and keep doing what you're doing. And if Tanama comes back, be here for him too, because he values your presence in his life, is the way that I read it. And I think that's super cute and a super good, cool thing. It's also Natsume taking a direct action and asking somebody to do something for him. Or for themselves, but asking someone to do something is not in Natsume's character in seasons 1 through 3. It's not possible for him. And now he stops somebody who's leaving with force, pulls them back and says, no, please, let them stay here. Just stay here. It's fine. I won't tell anybody. I got my own secrets. We got this. I think that's super cool. I think it's super duper cool. And I also think that there's something brilliant about the writing around the little head pat moment. She puts her hand on his head, and he assumes that there's an ulterior motive here, that she's confirming that he is not lying, that she's reading his mind, when in reality she's just giving him wholesome head pats, which does a bunch of things, one of which is demonstrate how fucked up Natsume's childhood is, because nobody ever gave him wholesome head pats, so he thinks that it must be something weird and, spiritual that's going on here, when it's really just, pat, pat, tousle, just tussling his hair. Aww, aww. And then we get to the end, we get to the festival situation, it's really cute, and then there's this stuff, which is, I don't know really how to take it. But Tanama is thinking that maybe Ito-san is a yokai. And now that I have a friend like you, I came here because I wanted to show her my friend. And to show you to her. That's cute. That's all I got. That's really cute. It's so cute. Aww. Aw. Okay. Done. On to the next one. Let me take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, and we'll come back for episode 8. See you in a minute. Peace. Alright, welcome back. I just fogged the place up. That'll clear up in a moment, but we are good to go for episode 8. Let's do it. Beep beep timer. Okay. Is that Notori? It is Notori, but starting with literally nothing. What the fuck is this? Well, because they knew about your family's history yeah. Right. So why would they be mad about that? Oh, that. Right. This is a fully Notori episode? What? Bye. Sounds a lot like a Natsume. We're blamed for it all. Wow. Mm-hmm. To destroy them? No. Will we find... No, I don't know. Oh. That's his, like... His familiar. His, like, bound one. Okay. Time to go learn. So how will he meet his hat-wearing master? That wasn't the guy that we just saw, I'm pretty sure. Hello. Meeting place. Meeting place. Yep. You can fuck right off. That's young Matoba. No, you can't be friends. He's not cool. No, he's not cool. He's not head yet, though, is he? He's not head yet. Alright. Alright. Sophomore. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't fall for whatever the fuck this is. It's red. Is that the guy? I think that's the guy. I think that's the guy. No. There we go. Yeah, that coming from you doesn't mean shit, bitch. Little trust fund prick. That's who he is. Why did he ask about that kimono? Everyone talk about Natori. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Really? Okay. Mamada? What would it look like to Natsume? What would it look like to Natsume? Okay, so he's strong. Oh, they see patterns. I'll bet Natsume is one too. Of course. Hmm. Hmm. Exercise from them their fear of the yes. I like this guy. I like this guy. Instead of removing the yokai themselves. Time to go. Okay. You should take the offer to get the fuck out of here. Wait, what? Wait, what? You know what that is? Thursday. Can it? Hmm. My poison could travel to you. How normal am I allowed to be? God, they're so... Oh. Just follow that dude. Oh, bring him back the head pats. Okay. Okay. Yeah, get a phone number. Learn some paper jutsu. Hell yes. Fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Go back inside. Go hang out with your sycophants. Feel a little more normal. Yeah. It's part of you, dude. Nope. Hmm. That's a tough one. Hmm. He's gonna do the opposite. He's definitely gonna do the opposite. Yeah, we should stay away from that place. You're getting in over your head, friendo. Ah. Fuck. That's familiar. Aw, she brought him food too. Should probably pay attention to the noise around you. Yeah. Hi, three-horned yokai. Alright, there's our mid-roll. I don't like that flicker. Takuma? Fucking shit. No. 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 Yes! Get fucked, asshole. Get fucked. Hell yes. Shuichi Natori, plus 10. Yeah. Hi. You trying to protect? Try and protect. But you're not very good at that. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Looks like a yes. Glasses in the pocket. Fake glasses. Hello, father. You will never be accepted by your family. Not a chance. No. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Sorry, bud. That ain't happening. Not in the cards. Oh. I like this episode a lot. They're really nailing this spooky mental game thing. It's dope. Fuckboy McDick whistle. Basically. Bullshit. You never just say what you're thinking, Montaba. Never. You always have a play. He is right about all that shit, though. Alright, that was pretty weak, Notori, but nice. Yeah. Well, you're the new scion of the Natori family. The world wavers without a burden to tie you down. That's an interesting idea. Ah. Hmm. Not a chance. Ah. Yep. No, yeah, you should. Yep. Last time I failed to get it. You fucking what? To protect people. What? A hero? He's not wrong. Don't have to like it, though. Stick with paper. Well, they're fucked. I think it's got your scent, buddy. Nope. Shit. Fuck. Blah. I'm sorry that I hate him so much. I know that it's detracting from like the rest of the show for me, but I hate him so much. Yeah, there we go. Priorities. The who? I think he's gonna get fucking strong. Hell yeah. On his own. Uh-huh. Oh, hi. What happened to your master? That's okay. I'm free. Worth trying. I don't buy it. Yes. Yes. Pretty. Very different paths. Hi, Nanase. Is that not Nanase? And thus the attitude of Notori Shuichi was born. Somebody named Natsume, something named Natsume? Hell yeah, you will. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, get out of my room. Don't take his glasses. Is that metaphorically about perspective and having a filtered lens through which to experience things? That, there's not enough subtext to get the subtext out of that. No! I want the subtext for that. That could be really important. Aww. This is an insanely good episode. I need to pull up the ANN for it as well. Nope. Okay. So, just looking up stuff on the ANNs. This episode was scripted by Hiroshi Onogi, who also did 4 and 5, and has done a number of episodes in previous seasons as well, which I thought were pretty solid. But again, script equals series composition generally, because we're generally just pulling from the manga. So credit for the writing goes mostly to the mangaka. Storyboard, however, is by Miyuki Oshiro, and also episode direction is by Miyuki Oshiro, who also did storyboard and direction for episode 5, and solely directed but did not storyboard episode 1 of Go. Episode 5 is the trapped yokai inside the house, which is a thing, which is cool. This doesn't give me a ton to work off of, really. What I do see on Miyuki Oshiro's list and what stuff they've worked on before, bunch of Durarara credits, some A-channel Kids on the Slope credits, like individual episodes over the place, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, multiple seasons of Natsume, but starting at this season. A couple episodes of Pet, and 4 episodes of key animation, alone key animation on Penguin Drum, which actually feels legit to me. What I was looking for mostly when I looked at this staff list was things with interesting direction style, because there's a lot of interesting direction style over the course of this episode that does a really good job of putting us into the mindset of Natori Shuichi, which is really dramatically different from the mindset of Natsume, although a big portion of this episode is demonstrating how, at this point in their lives, they are quite similar. While Natori is still part of his family and still has a place to live there, he is kind of despised by them for bringing exorcism back into their lives. Their family fears the retaliation from yokai for being exorcist, all of that jazz. And Natori very much finds himself on the outs, and over the course of solely one episode goes through, it's cut together, of course, over a greater span of time, but goes through a very similar arc to what has taken Natsume a couple of seasons to go through, where he's like, I'm introduced to this crazy world. I want to be a part of it. I want a reason to be a part of it. I want to make particular choices in it, and I want to be something. He isn't able to fully put it into words until the end of the episode, but a couple of times over the course of the episode, he's like, I want to be the kind of exorcist who something. And there's this aspirational quality to it, this desire to be worth something, that's really cool. And we see his motivation shift over the course of the episode. It starts out with like, maybe I'll find out a way to destroy yokai and get this weird lizard thing off of me. Then near the middle of the episode, it's like, he's like, I'm starting to understand stuff. Let me find where he's at. Yeah, when I'm chasing the yokai, it's like all the noise fades away. And then we actually meet the yokai, and it's bad. Matoba. I don't want him testing to see if he can use me. And then there's this sort of twisted desire that's like, if I were to save someone as an exorcist, I'm sure, and he's thinking about respect from his father and some level of like being accepted, which will never happen. It's just not going to happen. From that father character. He's too like diametrically opposed and against the entire thing. Am I doing something wrong that I want to do right? And the right thing to do is to not hurt the people around me. And that's really cool. I think that's super fantastic. And then we get this moment here where we're with Matoba. Over the entire course of the episode, Matoba doesn't really do anything that's unexpected from him. He's kind of a manipulative, very realpolitik type of character. Very much pragmatic and interested solely in gathering power, maintaining power, and denying other people access to power. The pillars of realpolitik. So that's all true. But he's also willing to grant people information if he thinks it gets them in good graces with him. It's all manipulative. It's all twisted and fucked. But Natori is not in a place where he's, like, confident enough in himself where he can stand up against that in any real way. And so we get multiple instances of Natori saying something that's, like, him trying to sound brave and cool and, like, put down Matoba, but it just sounds like he's being a petulant child, and I think this is the first example. Haha, I don't know. I won't let it fall. And this takes Natori back. I don't have any burdens to bear on my own, do I? Because of his nature as an exorcist. He doesn't have a responsibility to his family. In fact, by being an exorcist, he is denying his family's like desires for him. They want him to not do that. But what he says next is so fascinating to me. We look down and we get this great like self-awareness perspective shot. Usually when we want to get ourselves into the mental state of a character, we zoom in on their head, which we do a couple times over the course of this episode. Usually that's what we do. Actually putting ourselves into the POV of the character, looking down at their own feet in contemplation is unique, and it feels that way. And it wavers. And his question is, I don't have any burdens to bear of my own, do I? Is that why the world seems to waver so? Fucking fascinating. Because the idea present here is The world wavers. Your perspective is constantly in flux. Everything seems contradictory and in turmoil until it crystallizes. And it crystallizes not because of freedom, but because of an anchor, a burden that is yours. And I think that's 100% true of all people. I think it's really interesting. I think a lot of people, self included, put in a lot of effort in trying to live an easy life, to remove burdens or responsibilities from themselves. And I think it's counterproductive. I think that people, when we lack responsibilities, when we lack things that we feel we must do for some reason that is aligned with our ideals. And now there are layers and layers here. You have to have ideals that you care about, right? And we go through all of those over the course of this episode. Discovering ideals that Notori cares about is a matter of meeting these other exorcists and deciding whether there are things from them that he wants to take and integrate into himself or not. The kindness of, I forgot his name already, but the exorcist with the hat, who tells him about the glasses, that kindness is one of the things that he catches, and he's like, I want to be that. And then the sort of wholesome desire to help people that he gets from the exorcist who keeps coming by his house seems to be another element of that, right? Like wanting to meet someone who's interesting and who is powerful and cool, and to help them along a similar path seems to be what he gains from that. And what he gains from Matoba are a bunch of don'ts, a bunch of ways that he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be like this guy who is using everybody for his own ends. He doesn't want to be like this guy who's manipulating and testing people constantly. He wants to have more genuineness than that. But at the same time, he sees Matoba and he sees somebody with a goal and a burden that they're carrying to that goal, right? And Matoba's whole life is centered around those two things. His burden is the responsibility of the head family of exorcists. It's a big responsibility. His goal, to be the greatest of them and to obtain power, consolidate power, maintain power, and deny power to others, right? Like, that's his goal. He is realpolitik made flesh. Realpolitik made flesh. So Notori, this is such a great character episode because there's this character who bounces off a bunch of things in his world and takes from each of them something that becomes the person that we will meet eventually in the past, right? Like eventually in the future, from this perspective, we will meet the Notori that we know. And how did he get from here to there? It's honestly pretty linear. And there isn't that much that's changed for Notori until the point where he meets Natsume. The things that have changed for Notori are he got stronger, he spent more time being strong, and he found a way to exist that makes him strong socially, but is unrelated. And we've seen his apartment before. Notori has an empty apartment, right? He doesn't have a life besides exorcism, really. From what we've seen, he's got work and he's got people who fawn over him and girls who fawn over him. Again, not much of a change. We had a girl come up to him, obviously for a confession sequence, and then he's like, I'm busy, I got shit to do, I'm out. Obviously all these girls were like, oh, he's so cute, oh, Notori, he's so cute, and he's just not on it. He's not into it at all. He's like, I'm out of here, I got exorcist stuff to do, I gotta figure out paper talismans, let's go. None of those things are new for Notori over the next few years of his life when he gets to the point where we've seen him. He acquires allies. He acquires his own Shiki, who he treats well, but not as well as he does later once he meets Natsume, who also alters his perspective. Notori is an amalgamation of all the other people that he's met, wrapped around this central core desire to be something and to be worthy. And a lot of that comes from having a family that tells him he's not worthy, right? I mean, as someone who grew up being told you're not worthy, there's a big desire present there to be like, hey, I can do something that's worthwhile. That's why I'm doing this. And, you know, my family doesn't think this is worthwhile, and that's why I don't talk to them. Yay! but very seriously, like, that's where this character is coming from. And the thing that I want to point out about this episode and why I think it's such a well-written, well-put-together episode is that we can take each of those elements and trace them back to, like, an element in the episode. Why does Natori have something to prove? Well, we're left to assume, but there's a pretty solid reason that we could look at and be like, that's a good reason to assume why he would feel this way. His parents don't respect him. He gets love from his maid or his housekeeper. I don't know what her role is, but housekeeper. It's a great profession, very necessary. And he gets some love from her and some respect, but that isn't the same as getting it from your father, who detests you and detests your choices in life. That's rough stuff, and I vibe with it. But all of those things are in the episode, and that's what I meant when we first ended, and I said this is surprisingly intricate, because we are building a person. We take a person here at the beginning. He is one way. He is sort of suspicious of people. He has got narrowed eyes all the time. He feels alone. He stares at the river. He gets blamed for a bunch of stuff by a bunch of things. He goes to this meeting to find something interesting, meets a couple of characters who alter him in different ways, meets this new organization and this whole setup, finds himself still an outsider within it, but feeling like less of one, and endeavors to become more of one, like more of an exorcist, so that he's not an outsider, but he'll always be an outsider because he's Natori, right? Because that's who he is. But he meets these other characters, this powerless exorcist. We get shots like this, which are dramatic and evocative, right? This is the opposite of the shot of him looking at his own feet, where we're in his POV. This is the opposite of that, but it has a similar effect, which is super cool to see. And then there's the tilting, twisting thing, which is whack. And there's also plenty of Mataba hate to hate. But we get all of these things. It's all here in the episode if you want to dive in and look for it. Each of these little interactions with different characters, you can pull examples and ideas and, like, things that Natori does later that are directly paired back to that in some way. I think that's smart. I think this is a whip-smart episode that is built to build a backstory for a character that we've known since near the beginning of the show, and now we know him better, and we know his starting point. We know his trajectory now. So my question is, do we follow this up with present-day Natori episodes, either right after it or a couple episodes down the line, but something where Natori either feels like he has reached his goal of becoming something, or finds a direction for himself to go that's the next step down the path? And I don't know. I don't know if we will. And all I could say is that I hope we do, because this is a fascinating character backstory that's really well done. It's really concise and tightly written, I think. And it phases us through this character's development in a way that I found extremely interesting and very engaging. Great episode of Natsume Yuujinchou. I would say one of the best ones we've had in a while. Possibly my favorite of the season so far, I think. I think it's fair to say favorite of the season so far. This one was solid, and we don't have Natsume in it at all, which is, like, almost a first, I think. And that's super cool. So I'm gonna wrap there. I've said, I think, what I want to say about this episode. We could go a little bit deeper into it, but I'm comfy skimming on kind of a surface level and just sort of pointing at all the things that are amazing and maybe investigating a couple of them, as opposed to going and investigating every element, because you get it regardless of, like, me going through and explaining it. You get what we just learned about Natori Shuichi because it was done well. Ain't no need to fix what ain't broken, and this ain't broken. This is a great episode. Okay, I'm gonna wrap. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Natsume Yuujinchou. Go, episodes 7 and 8. Fantastic pair of episodes. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for the next couple episodes. If you want those a little bit early, they'll be on Patreon. You can check them out. They'll be in the description. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Peace.